Hi, this is Bill, the fireplace expert. This is a Vermont Castings Encore 2-in-1 stove. This is the most efficient wood stove in the world. I'm going to show you how to start a fire in this stove. It's real simple. The stove has an internal damper which is either closed or open. You have to have the damper open before you lift the lid to put wood in it. So that's step one, open the damper. Step two, take your logs. This stove will take about 18 to 20 inch logs. Put in 4 or 5 pieces of wood, as much as you'd like. Seasoned wood is always best. If you put green wood in here, you're not going to get the clean burn. You're going to get dirty glass and you're going to get a lot of smoke. I like to use these fire lighters. They're convenient and they're very effective at getting a fire started. I take one little square and I light it. You can use a regular match. Fire starters will burn for about 10 minutes, and that's enough to get the fire started. I put this little guy right down here in the middle, and that will usually be perfect for getting a fire started. Notice how I'm starting the fire from the top down. This is the beginning stages of the fire. You can see where it's just starting out. It's a good idea to buy a thermometer to put on top of the stove so you can keep track of the temperature. That'll tell you when to close the damper, and it'll also give you an indication of how to adjust your air controls over here on the side. When you want to reload, slowly lift the top of the stove, and you can see where that fire starter has now begun to heat up and is now beginning to burn the logs. This will take a few more minutes to get going. We have an excellent alternative to firewood. It's called wood brick fuel. This is a recycled material which is made from compressed sawdust. It's pure fuel. There's no bugs, there's no bark, there's no dirt. It's very clean burning. It's easy to stack and it's very easy to handle.
Good.
After about 10 minutes, the wood is starting to burn nicely, and the fire is burning from top to bottom. You can see when you lift the lid here that the smoke is being pulled up the chimney. Very, very little is coming out into the room. The stove is now up to about 450 degrees. I can adjust my temperature of this stove by changing the air setting. I've got it at the maximum air setting now. If I want to run it at a lower temperature and get a longer burn, I need to reduce the air setting. If you're in a household with little kids, we recommend a screen as a way to remind children that this is a hot stove and must not be touched while it's burning. A freestanding stove, you can't go wrong with the Vermont Castings. This is the Encore, their mid-size model, heat about 1,500 square feet or so. They make a big one called the Defiant. They make a couple smaller ones called the Resolute and the Intrepid. They come in black. They also come in a bunch of different enamel colors. They can be operated with the doors closed or doors open with a spark screen. The flue can be top exit or rear vent, so you can vent it into a fireplace. They're cast iron, they're American made, they're high quality, and they're at the Stove Shop in Phoenixville.